Hello dear students, today we shall discuss the Hindu dated October 2, 2023. The major news is about the gross GST revenue growth. It has been slowed down to 10.2% in September. What is GST? GST stands for the Goods and Services Tax. It is an indirect tax in India. Whenever you purchase a goods or service, you have to pay the GST. GST came into India on July 1, 2017. GST made the tax unification in India. India became a one single tax region. When you read the news, you will come to know about the terminologies SGST, CGST, IGST, etc. These are not different taxes, rather these are different nomenclatures, only different nomenclatures. Whenever a good or service is taxed, half the tax should go to the government of India and the balance half should go to the consuming state. So, suppose a particular article is taxed at 18%. Suppose you buy a paper, where the tax is 18%. So 9% will go to the central government, 9% will go to the state government. The question of IGST comes when the interstate transaction takes place. So do not confuse with the terminologies IGST, CGST, SGST by thinking that they are different taxes. No, they are different nomenclatures only different nomenclatures. Okay. So the tax collection has come down. This is what the newspaper report says. But when it comes to when the comparison is with 2022 September, there is a growth. So anyway, 1,60,000 plus crore, 1,62,712 crore has been mopped up via GST in September 2023. Oil firms raise ATF and LPG prices. Air turbine fuel and liquefied petroleum gas prices for commercial gases have been increased by the oil companies. We know that the oil prices are linked with the international oil price. So there is a hardening tendency of oil prices in India now. So as international prices of oil get hardened, oil companies will charge more price for us too. But there is no change in price of LPG for domestic purposes, which is subsidized. It's not subsidized, rather government gives some cash benefit for 12 cylinders, we all know. But for commercial cylinders, the price is hiked by say 200 rupees. Go through that. These are things that we should know, but they may not come for the exam and all. Now, the change in Maldives. There is power change in Maldives. Maldives is a country which is very close to us, a member of the SAARC. So, a power change in Maldives is going to be very, very important. The present president, Ibps, has lost the elections, and a new president, Mohamed Muizu, has won the primary round and is soon going to be the new president. The second editorial of the Hindu is a remarkable editorial regarding the fight of Adivasis, normal, very ordinary people, against the might of the state. They made a judicial victory when they won their case in the Madras High Court. The story began, the incident took place in 1992 when the revenue, police and forest authorities of Tamil Nadu state, while Jayalalitha was ruling the state, descended upon the Dharmapuri district of Tamil Nadu into the foothills of the eastern Ghats into a village where Adivasis were living. They charged the ordinary poor Adivasi people of helping the smuggling of sandalwoods. Many were arrested and a few of them were picked up from their place. A few women were raped, including a girl child. So all atrocities were done. They fought the might of the state in the court, and finally the court has given a verdict in favor of them, asking for or confirming the charges against the government officials. So these are rare glimpses of ordinary people fighting and winning the might of the state. Manipur to refund farmers hit by clash with relief package. We know about the Manipur issue. Manipur has been undergoing severe fight between the Meiteis and the Kuku communities, and people lost their farm produce, so the government is compensating. Over 9.2 lakh sites host cleanliness drive. Prime Minister appeals for Swachhata. October 2, the birth anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi is observed as the Swachhata Divas. So, Prime Minister led the nation's tribute giving to Mahatma by making several sites clean. Afghanistan Embassy in Delhi shuts down. Afghanistan has shut down its embassy in India, citing various reasons, including lack of support from the host country, India. You may take note of that. Urging medical colleges to face monetary penalty soon. You should read all these things. Very, very important. Medical colleges are regulated by the Medical Council of India. So, National Medical Commission has made an announcement that if medical colleges do not comply with the regulations, they have to pay penalty, financial penalty. Over 2,300 people participate in first high altitude marathon in Arunachal Pradesh. That's going to be important. DGCA may bar pilots from using perfume to avoid false positive alcohol tests. Pilots and cabin crew have to undergo stringent tests even for alcohol before they fly the flight. So they use perfumes which can make the test of alcohol, consumption of alcohol, false positive. So DGCA may bar pilots from using perfume to avoid false positive alcohol tests. Suicide bomber detonates in Turkish capital Ankara. A suicide bomber has blasted himself. A suicide bomber blasted himself in Ankara. Elections are going to be held in Poland recently, or very soon. Indonesia set to launch China-funded high-speed rail, first in Southeast Asia. It's very important. As a part of the One Belt initiative of China, China has funded a bullet train project in Indonesia, in its capital Jakarta. So it's going to be a 7.5 billion project. So trains that would reach the speed of 350 kilometers per hour is built, and its name is Whoosh. So take note of that. China is increasing its grip over countries by funding their prestigious hopes and projects. Asiatic news must be read very closely. The Indian wins, etc. So with this I conclude today's newspaper. I again remind you one thing, that my newspaper analysis is not going to be a substitute to your reading. You must continuously read. do not ever think that reading of a newspaper or investing time in reading the newspaper is a waste of time. That is not the case. You have to read the newspapers thoroughly every day. That will improve your connect with the world. That will improve your topical knowledge. Of course, that will improve your language too. Thank you.